Alright. It's time to get this show on the road, huh? Do that. Actually, might be a little too quiet. There we go. Okay. Oh. Don't worry about that. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Wait, where's the... So chat, you can already you already see, you know what's going on. You know what the fuck it is. We're tier listing. Gotta do at least one tier list every so often to make sure the blood's still pumping, you know what I mean? What is my objective in life? What am I here to do if not to rank things? Are you guys ready for this ASMR? Watch this. Listen to this. Hold on. Check this out. You like that? Oh, I can do... No. Yeah. Alright, just taking care of some back end stuff. Alright. So, you know. Actually, wait. I'm kind of quiet compared to the music. Oh, Christ alive. I hate it when that happens. Here, hold on. Okay, I think that should have helped a lot. But before we get into this, just had to do a little preamble. Y'all know how it goes. It's been a while since we've seen each other. It's been a month. So I have to show you all. Where the fuck did I put these things? That's one. Where's the other one? Oh, fuck, it's my 100. Ugh. Jeez Louise. Alright. You know, I knew that I wanted to show these off. I probably should have put them in an easier to get location than what I just did. But it's fine. It's fine. I got 2 new books, chat. Real book buyer over here. They're art books, cause you know what it is. Reading novelizations, cringe, nonfiction, unspeakable. Fuck all that. Never mind that I'm in the middle of 2 nonfiction books right now, but I have a narrative to get off. Speaking of narrative, by the way, next month, I don't know when exactly, but by next month, I think we're gonna do another like anime season overview, because it should be about that time. All the new shows that are coming out in April should have their trailers out by March, so we'll be able to do that. That'll be exciting. I always like those streams because it's fun, and we know there's some hitters coming this season. In the fucking winter, the season that we're in right now, this shit was dog water. There's fuck all to watch on your television, except for like Trigun, which, you know, that shit isn't even for anybody, for everybody. But there should be some more good stuff in April, the spring. So I'm excited for that. Speaking of good things, check that out, baby. It's so glossy. What is the title of this book? Psalm of Planets, Eureka 7 Archives. Never even ended up picking anything this season that I wasn't already playing a bunch beforehand. Yeah, no, there was literally fuck all to watch. And Trigun had, that's not like a sleeper hit. Everybody knew that fucking Trigun. So, you know. But yeah, I got this in the mail a couple days ago. I don't talk about this show very much. Actually, like, I don't even know. I might have literally never brought it up. But, Eureka 7 is a show that I like a lot, actually. I think if I was to make a 3x3, it might be on there. You know what I mean? There's no greater praise you can levy to a show than saying, yeah, I'd put that on my 3x3. The only reason I say would instead of like already have is that actually I don't have one. I haven't made one. I keep wanting to like do that on stream, but then I like forget. And then I don't want to... A lot of what I do on stream is like very spontaneous. Like this. We're about to get into this. I've put zero thought into this before starting. But like a 3x3, I think I would want to have a little bit more of substance to say about all the things that are going on there. And so I have to like actually plan it out to some extent. And I don't want to do this work. But yeah, this show kind of goated. I'm trying to like, what's a good page I can show? I don't know. What the fuck? Ooh, this is a good one. Oh, no, it's not. I love it. Yo, there's so many spoilers in here. Can people relax, maybe? Good grief. Hold on. There we go. This shit kind of pretty, bro. So yeah, I really love this show. There's not that much merchandise of it as far as I can tell, apart from like figures and stuff, which I don't really like buying. So I got this art book because whenever I like a show, I like to have some sort of physical piece of it somehow. And I don't have like a Blu-ray or DVD player, so I can't just buy the show on Blu-ray or DVD. So this is my usual thing that I do. That's why I have so many art books for things. It all comes from that exact same philosophy. Speaking of things I like that, and that, and this, and that, and this is alright. Anime girls? Well, some of these are boys. There's a whole corner of them. But yeah, you know. In the back. Who's that? Whoa! But yeah, this is the Tadashi Hiramatsu art book. Famed animator and character designer. I say famed because he's worked on a lot of really crazy shows, like Karekano, which is the best romance anime ever made. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I believe it to be true. As well as, you know, Evangelion. Boring. And Fooly Cooly and several other Gainax shows and Cutie Honey, which is cool. And also Yuri on Ice. That's where all these guys are from. It's from Yuri on Ice, which is interesting. It's a very interesting show, that one. And Parasite. We've all heard of Parasite. He also did some work on Attack on Titan. Dude, this guy's got like the craziest resume of all time, and if I told you what his name was, you like wouldn't know who I was talking about. You know what I mean? It's crazy how that works. But yeah, that's that. Those are my two recent purchases. We're in our broke era, as it were, so I don't have the money to buy art books and shit all the time. But these are two that I've wanted for a while, and I stalked their eBay pages, and I found them at like the lowest price that they were. So I was like, how's your day been? Pretty good. I had the day off because it's President's Day, which is why I'm even live, because it's a Monday, and I normally would not stream on a weekday because, well, A, Hugo would be streaming, and I don't want to stream while somebody else is streaming, but also, like, I get home from work and I'm fucking fried, so I wouldn't do that. But it was President's Day, so I didn't do anything. I was at home cleaning my house, and, yeah, that was it. I was at home, I cleaned, I went for a walk and did some exercise. I got back home, made dinner, which was chicken sandwich, and then I went live. That was the outline of the whole day. Dude, this is a funny email. I like that one. But yeah, so that was it. A pretty uneventful one, to be frank, but it's fine. It's better than it's uneventful because all my eventful days are usually catastrophic. You know how it goes. But yeah, I'm in my broke era. Shatter, let me tell you something. Sometimes you go to the hospital and you're just like, shit, dog. Just fucking kill me. You know what I mean? Because if I do live, this bill is gonna be filthy, nasty, disgusting, and I don't want to see that shit. You might as well just leave me on the fucking table. And if I live, I live. Don't send the doctors for me. I don't need to see them. I don't want to see those people. But yeah, that's where we're at in our broke era, paying off our debts. Oh, Dad, they're doing fucking taxes. That's another thing, dude. Okay, so I work for a financial corporation. Like that's my job. I'm a salary man now. And not ever since, but like a couple weeks ago, my mom goes to me and she's like, "Hey, so like, that means you can do our taxes now, right?" And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" She's like, Yeah. You work for a financial company. You can do taxes. You know how to do taxes." And I was like, "No, I don't. I never. What are you talking about?" I've never even done my own taxes. Like, what are you saying to me? And she's like, no, you can do it. And I was like, okay, if you say so. So I have to not only do my own taxes for the first time, but I have to do my mother's. So that's interesting. The trials and tribulations, you know how it goes. But yeah. That's enough of me being a downer, huh? Chat room, let me tell you something. Ever since Thursday, I've been non-stop thinking about the JoJo Lands. And I'm not going to get into it, because we already have this whole thing. My dog, my G, False Kaiba, in the chat room, he had a stream talking about the JoJo Lands. It was you know, all spoiler everything. I was in there, and I said everything I needed to say. So I'm not gonna speak too much on it. But just know, that shit is crazy, dog. That might be the best first chapter in the whole fucking series. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he put together something so just, it was real cream, you know what I mean? I don't know how he did it, but he did it. Shout out to Rocky, man. That's my guy. I have his book. He's another guy. He's the other guy I bought the fucking book for, because I was like, well, I don't want any of this other bullshit that they were selling. And I think I said this once before, but I don't like the idea of collecting something if I can't have like the full set. And JoJo's is just one of those things that like I cannot house all of that. Even if I wanted to just collect my favorite part, it's still like it's still like 20 books. Like I don't have the room for that. So I got, you know, I found alternative methods. Wait, is the fucking, oh my god, the chat's not on screen. I'm gonna throw up and, wait, no, it is. Hold on, is it? Somebody say something. Oh, it is. I don't know why I couldn't see it, because it's all this bullshit is in the way. Here, I'm gonna move you guys. You have to write down notes for the next chapters. That was a mess talking. I feel like you were fine, to be honest. And also, you know, it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. Now that you know that we're gonna be doing that, it'll be better next time. Trust. White text on a white background. Listen, Hugo, it's not white. It's actually not white. It's actually a very light yellow, I'll have you know. What fucking song is this? Dude. I don't want to listen to that one either. Okay. Why is this emote called Earthquake? Yo, it's like, yeah, this fucking emo people are so funny. They're some funny fellas. Dude, I'm so sad the emotes that I uploaded today, it looks like they're not gonna go live until like tomorrow probably. But they're so good. They're so funny. I mean, I don't want anybody to subscribe to me because I only stream like once a month, and it's like a really bad use of $5. So like no one's gonna use those fucking emotes anyway. But they're so funny. How do I even go to check that right now? I don't want to. I'm scared. Damn. Yeah, it's alright. Actually, no. One of them is funny. The other two are just like actual emotes. So, it is what it is. Yeah, no, they're not. But yeah, that's fine. So yeah, okay, hold on, let me finish my check-in before we get into the real content, the real meat and potatoes. So as I talk about the JoJo Lands, oh, so I'm basically always reading manga. Like I always just have a manga that I'm reading in the background, because I commute a lot, and it's a really good thing to do on the train. Is to just crack open a little manga. So let me put y'all on to some heat. Now I've been told some of y'all about this. Some of y'all already know. How do I show you this? Oh, like this. Bow. Some of y'all already know about this one. Hold on, let me not fucking gatekeep. Let me move my shit out the way so you guys can actually see the title of the damn show. Skipping Loafer, Real Cream. Real cream, dog. This is that good shit I've been telling y'all about. I read like the first 2 or 3 volumes of this manga like a long time ago, back when they were first out. And I was like, I'm gonna let these stack. And it's been months, so there's like several other volumes and I've been catching up. This is cream. This is real cream, dog. Let me tell you something. If Insomniacs After School wasn't literally the greatest thing I've ever read in my entire life, this would probably be my favorite ongoing romance. As it stands, it's second place. It's number 2. Because it's good shit. But Insomniacs clears. However, I'll tell you, like, it's getting an anime soon, so if you don't want to read it, you just want to wait for that, that's fine. But I'm letting y'all know. This is some real book. Real literature. I almost did that thing. I almost did that anti-Twitter thing where I post the panel out of context and I hope that somebody asks me what the book is so that I can tell them. But I figured I would wait because I wanted to do this on stream. You and your romance? Listen, I'm a romance guy. What can I say? I'm a romantic fella. I know it may not seem like it because I'm usually rather crude. But really, romance is the language of my heart. And you want to know when it started, funnily enough? Because I wasn't always like this. Don't look at that. Oh, my thing was blocking it anyway. Oh, what is the name of this fucking show? It was this. This is what started it. Reading Domekano and being like, yo, this is the worst book I've ever read in my entire fucking life is what re-sparked my interest in the romance genre. This is where it all went wrong. Or right, depending on your perspective. Friend used to talk about this all the time. Dude, I used to talk about this shit all the time. I was reading this shit weekly. It was me. We were in the Discord. Who was it? It was me, Dill, and Son. Every fucking week when Domekano updated, Son would tag us with the fucking Imgur link. It wasn't even on like Manga Dex or anything. We would literally go and read the Imgur link because we needed the scans as quickly as possible. And we were in there and we were reading this shit week to week, and it was fucking garbage. But damn, was it compelling garbage. That shit was fire. I was hooked. Yeah, bro, this shit was great. It's as ridiculous as like a rom-com can possibly get. Like, it is absurd. It's trashy. It's lowbrow. It's absolutely ridiculous. But oh my god, is that shit compelling. And listen, I don't usually do this, right? I don't usually do this. I'm not that kind of guy. But this is real best girl material. You know what I'm saying, dog? This is real peak. You see Rui and you're like, yo, that's real cinema. So that's also what was fun about it, is that it was real tribalistic. Because some people wanted Rui to win, and some people wanted Tachibana to win, and there was blood on the streets. It was like a fucking game of ping pong. Because this stupid motherfucker, you don't even ever see him, because he doesn't matter. This idiot couldn't make a fucking choice if you paid him money to do so. So we were literally going back and forth. I was like, oop, is it a Rui arc? We're cooking. And it was like, oh, is it a Tachibana arc? Lame, cringe, embarrassing even. But yeah, this is what restarted it though, for real. Because I was reading this and I was like, damn, I kind of miss it. I thought for a little while that I was above romance manga because I was like, I don't really care. And because a lot of it is pretty bad, and a lot of the really popular ones are really bad. Like I was reading, dude, I was reading fucking Nisekoi back when it was on Shonen Jump, and I was like, dude, this sucks ass. This is so just fucking dog shit. I can't believe it. But you know, that's what it is. So yeah, now I'm the romance connoisseur. Okay. Dude. Alright, that's enough preamble. Dude, it's time for the main event. So before you, chat room, we have all of the Gen 9 Pokedex. I wanted to wait and really let these guys marinate in my mind. I wanted to really see them and use them and look at them. Cause you know I could have made this tier list like month 1, week 1. But I needed to, some of these guys you really gotta let it marinate, you know what I mean? You gotta like look at them in game. You gotta look at their animations, you gotta see them, you gotta live them. I made this reply to one of Lewis's tweets a while ago. He was making it was this thing basically where he was wondering where all the Gen 2 hatred was coming from. Because like the new cool thing on like Pokemon Twitter is to be like, oh, Gen 2 sucks. You know, Johto sucks. And first of all, if you think that, you're a fucking idiot. You're a nonce. You're a moron. Hating on Gen 2? Get the fuck out of here. You fucking Zoomers don't know what's good for you. I'll tell you what. Sitting here talking about some Gen 2 sucks. Yada yada yada. Oh my god, level curve. Oh, the level curve is so bad. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up and play the game. Talk about the goddamn level curve. Who cares? Who cares? The level curve is bad. You made that shit up. Level curve. You can be over and under the curve and you still beat the game. Like, the game's easy. It's not hard. It doesn't matter that the level curve is fucked up. It doesn't, because it doesn't matter where you are on the curve. It's why it doesn't... Damn it. Anyway. But yeah, I basically made the argument that Pokemon is a franchise, is a series that you have to really live in more than people are living in it. Like, Pokemon has become like challenge run this and Nuzlocke that. You know, play through the game as fast as possible, like not even care, you know, minimal grinding, do whatever. And that's not really what the games are for. It's not really what they're about. You're kind of supposed to, like, play it out over the course of, like, days and weeks and, like, live and, like, treat your Pokemon like pets. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very homey, like, lived-in game that has a lot of emphasis on like the world and the creatures that the world occupies, and there's a lot of world building that is specifically focused on that, and like gameplay elements are always contextualized in like the way that they would work in the world. Like, there's no funny video game magic. Like, everything that you do in the game for the most part has like an actual explainable thing that you are doing in the game. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people like to act like Pokemon is just like a battle simulator, and it's not. And then people will also go to the people who are treating it like a battle simulator, and they're like, oh, you're treating it like a battle simulator, and it's like, well, if they want to do that, that's fine, because it's, you know, the game facilitates that. So it doesn't really matter. There's been a lot of discourse lately, actually, which is surprising. People stopped arguing about like the quality of the game itself or whatever, and they just started talking about like these really weird, like, not semantics, but like they ran out of shit to argue about, so they're just like making shit up and being like, Like the whole thing with like Smogon and like the banning system has been coming up a lot. And it's just like, dude, you guys are so fucking... I hate doing this. I hate going around and calling people dumb, but it's like, you guys are so fucking stupid. If you just paid any amount of attention at all and knew what you were talking about, you would understand why bans happen. But no, everybody just sees, oh my god, X Pokemon got banned, Y Pokemon got banned, Z Pokemon got banned, and they're just like, oh dude, you guys ban everything. And it's like, yeah, because everything's fucking broken, genius. Whatever, doesn't matter. Essaying? I actually am essaying, I'm sorry. Lately? Yeah, I mean, there's always discourse, right? But I guess the correct term is that I've been seeing it more lately. Which sucks, because I thought I'd gotten rid of all that, but it's creeping its way up, because Twitter's becoming a little... It's becoming a little easier and easier to see shit that you don't want to see on the website. Which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Oh! Sorry to dip back into the preamble, but we're going back into the preamble for two things. And both of them are spoiler related. One, Xenoblade spoilers are out there. Be careful. I've seen it. I've received the spoilers. They hit my face and forehead. I won't be able to forget that for as long as I'm alive. Be careful. Same thing happened to Breath of the Wild: Tears of the Kingdom. The whole art book is out. I don't even know how that happens. I can't fathom how that happens 3 months ahead of release. But be careful. There's pretty crazy things in there. That I actually haven't seen, but I just know that it's out there and I don't want to see it either. The Xenoblade stuff, you know, it's a little too late, but it is what it is. Alright, we're done. We're actually done this time. We're actually done this time. So let's get into ranking these mons. I don't know why this is like in Pokedex order. This actually isn't in Pokedex order at all. This is like, why is it assorted like this? Whatever, it doesn't matter. This is Tauros. Is this the regular one? Yes. Actually, it doesn't. You know what? It doesn't matter which fucking Tauros it is, because they're all going in the same spot. It's the same design 3 times. Yeah, I don't know, man. Paldean Tauros is like really, really underwhelming to me. And a lot of why it's underwhelming is because you have these 3 different breeds, and they're all like the same at a glance. Like, I really would have appreciated if they were a little more different than each other. But it is what it is. I'm glad that Tauros got something. I know we've all been clamoring for it. I know everybody, like, pre-release was like, oh, you have to give Tauros something. You have to give Tauros something. If we're going to Spain, you have to give Tauros something. And they gave him something. So, that's cool. Where is you? Paldean, Wooper, and Clodsire are goated. Just incredible mods, right? Like, so good. Absolutely cute. Really, really cool mon, like, utility-wise. It's a ground poison type. It's a bulky one, which is different in function to the other ground poison types that we have, which are generally a little more offensive. So, it's nice. And it's just fucking cute. Like, you see the Wailord plush that the Pokemon Company put out a couple days ago? I need them to make one of those, but for Clodsire, where it's just Clodsire, but he's fucking huge. Yeah, I love these guys. Speaking of love these guys, we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. We're doing this. So, Sprigatito is alright. It's a very, very okay mon. Very just kind of whatever, you know what I mean? Stage 1 starter, it is what it is. He's fine. Meowscarada, pretty cool mon, right? Grass Dark Protean, really pretty cool. Grass Dark is like one of the worst typings in the game, so giving this thing Protean is like a very cool way to circumvent that horrible weakness that it has. And the design in general is just sick, I feel like. I don't like Meowscarada's hands. I think I've said this before. I think I've gone on record saying that I like fucking hate the way this thing's hands look. But something about the way they're like not quite paws but not quite hands is like really odd looking to me. I don't like it. And I think if they didn't have that, it would probably it might venture into the goated category, because as it stands, I really do like the design even in spite of the weird hand thing. Yeah, they're weird. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of freaky. But yeah, no, this one's pretty cool overall, you know what I mean? Now, Florigato. What a fucking lad. What a fucking lad, dog. What a fucking little buddy that guy is, man. Holy. I'm a little bit of a little guy merchant, as we've said before. I'm also a little bit of they call me the mid-evo magistrate in some circles. I love the mid-evos of a lot of these starter mods. I think they're really cool. And Florigato, one of the best. One of the best they've ever made. This thing is so raw. This thing is so great. He's so cute, but he's kind of badass. But he's also like not quite badass because he's so cute. He's great. Absolutely great. And the yo-yo, little grass yo-yo, brilliant. Genius even. Good grief. Fucking love this one. Now we have these guys. I'm gonna be honest, chat room. I'm gonna be honest, chat room. The controversy's starting early, I think. People really like Skeledirge, but I kinda don't. I kinda really don't, even. He's grown on me a lot, which is why he's going in meh instead of patch this one out of the game. I might have to change the name of this tier, because this is very, like, mean-spirited. In fact, I think the solution is to do this. Patch this out of the game. What's like a? Yeah, I'll just do no like. But they don't all need to be quirky. I like. You know what I mean? I like them, but I'm not crazy about them. I really like. I don't know, man. Okay, so let me just paint you this picture. So when the game was leaking, I was in there. I was in the fucking mines looking for the damn leaks, because I was like, well, listen, if this is gonna happen now, it's gonna happen now. You know what I mean? And Skeledirge was like the first mon to leak. It was like one of the first like 4. And Crocalor, its mid form had leaked like the day before, and you can sort of see the through line between these two, but then Skeledirge comes out and he's just like super different than the first 2 mons in the line. It almost feels like the theming that they were going for is just gone, right? And he's just like there's so many like design elements that just come out of no. Let me see if I can pull up Skeledirge line, right? If I can get a thing that has all 3 of them in there. Yes, this will do. Yo. What the fuck are you talking about? Whatever, dude. Stupid fucking article. Whatever. Like, you just... how did we get here? Like, where... How did we do this? Where did all the purple come from? Why is he so angular in comparison to his little dudes? Why, you know, just why? I have so many questions. I don't know. I feel like the Skeledirge design doesn't come together in a way that I like at all. I like using them on. I think Skeledirge is really strong. Of the 3 starters, he's by a pretty comfortable margin the best one. You know, just like usability wise, but he's just like, I don't know, dude, I don't like the design. I do not like the design. Speaking of not liking the design, Quaxwell, this fucking thing sucks. I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know what they were cooking with that one. This thing is just odd looking. I don't like it. Quaxly's alright. It's pretty cute, but it's not super remarkable to me. I'd probably say that I think I like it a little more than Sprigatito, but I don't really want to try to order these because it's going to be annoying. And then Quaquaval, I think, is really sick. Quaquaval is one of those mons that, like, could not have existed in, like, a pre-3D game. You know what I mean? Like, this thing is it's so animated, and so much of, like, the charm of this mon comes from in the ways that it moves. It's really cool. Water fighting, cool typing, cool signature moves and stuff. It's pretty sick. It's also a bird that's not a flying type, which I think is nice, because not every bird needs to be a flying type. That's something that we saw with the Galarian forms of Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres, where they were all flying types because they were still birds, and it's like, well, flying is the least interesting type that these guys could have been, but I guess we're just doing it that way, huh? So, a non-flying type bird is always cool to see. IMO. These mons are all just like so. Oh, not you. There's a reason why they changed bird type to flying, right? It's like, you know, not every flying type needs to be a bird. Not every bird needs to be a flying type. What is this guy's name? Lechonk, and then Oinkologne. You know what I mean? Not very exciting mons. Not super crazy. Not incredible or anything. Pretty, you know, decent. It's fine. It's cool, but it's just meh. You know what I mean? Nothing too crazy about it. I don't even have that much to say. I didn't use these mods in my playthrough. I haven't used them in competitive or anything. I just like they're just kind of whatever. Route 1 normal type, you know. What can you really do? Speaking of Route 1 mons, dude, what is this thing's name? Is it actually Tarantula, but like spelt weird? I actually literally don't know. This is like the one mon whose name I don't remember, I think. Obviously I remember Spidops because people are annoying about that mon, but yeah, it's Tarantula. Got it. Yeah, Tarantula and Spidops, just meh. I don't know. They're just kind of, it's whatever. Route 1 bug type, not that much to say. I think Tarantula is kind of funny. He's kind of cool. I don't know, dude. I don't like spiders. I don't like spiders. The design's not doing anything for me. I'm somewhat inclined to put Spidops in meh, just because I think he's kind of cool, because he's like a guy almost. But I don't know. Pete, he's just I don't know. I don't really feel much when I look at these mons. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, okay, whatever. Nothing that crazy to say. Speaking of nothing that crazy to say, where is, okay, Tarantula is my little buddy. I'm glad that you like him. I think that mon is, it's like, I can see what there is to like about it, right? I'm not oblivious to the charms of that Pokemon. I think it has some cool things about it. It doesn't do anything for me. You know, it's fine. Wiglet I think is okay. I think when Wiglet was revealed, it was kind of like, okay, like I get it. This is pretty funny, I guess. But that was kind of it. The whole Wiglet joke kind of wore off for me pretty quickly, I want to say. You know what I mean? I wasn't I wasn't that crazy about it. There's some people that are still to this day in February of 2023 posting about Wiglet Wednesday. I am not partaking in that festivity, I have to say. I think Wiglet is okay. That is a fine mon. Now Wugtrio is awful. I think like I really don't like that guy. When Wiglet was first revealed and they were doing this thing where it was like, yeah, Wiglet is not, this is not Paldean Diglett. This is Wiglet. It is a different mon that just happens to look like Diglett for extemporaneous reasons. And it's like, okay, sure. I think that it's like, the concept of these convergent forms is a little funky to me. I still don't think I like it very much, but I can like understand and accept it. But my main thing that I wanted to see when I saw Wiglet is I was like, okay, well, we have Wiglet, and I can understand why Wiglet is funny. But I really hope that this thing doesn't evolve into something stupid like Wugtrio, because I'm gonna be annoyed by that. I will not like Wugtrio, I promise you. And the game comes out, Wiglet evolves into Wugtrio, and I fucking hate it. Like, I go one step beyond not liking Wugtrio. I really, really don't like that guy. And it's just cause, like, man, did Wiglet really need to evolve into Wugtrio? Like, is the joke that funny that we really needed to stick to it? I don't think it is. I don't think we get there. Combine that with the... Dude, like 2 different car alarms just went off. One of them is still going off. I really hope you guys can't hear that. Fuck going on in here? What's up, dog? We're tier listing. as it were. You can hear it? That's lovely. I'm so glad. Yeah, dude, I don't like Wugtrio. And the mod is fucking awful, by the way. I don't know if any of you guys have used Wugtrio, like actually used Wugtrio, but it's so bad. Like, Dugtrio itself was already not great. It was pretty hard carried by the fact that it was like a decently strong ground type, and it had Arena Trap. Like those were the two things that Diglett or that Dugtrio had going for it, and even then the mod was kind of ass. Wugtrio doesn't have either of those things. It's just fucking sucks. Dude, they just fucking sucks. Like, it's so stupid. I really, really don't like this mod. I don't like what it represents. I don't like how it functions. I don't like what it does. I don't like what it means. I just don't like it. You put that shitty fucking spider over the crocodile. Listen, I don't like this crocodile either. I've said my piece about the crocodile already. I don't like it. Not only do I not like it, but I like the other forms more, and this thing is a huge departure from those other forms, and I can't fuck with that. I cannot fuck with Big Dirge. I think that it's a cool mon to use, like usability wise, but I really don't like the design. The spider is legit awful. I don't hate the spider, to be honest. I think it's kind of charming how it's a little ball of yarn. Like, I don't know, that tickles me in a way that Skeledirge just doesn't. Like, the meh category is just mons that I think are okay. And the other one, the one that's just a dude, the one that's just a little guy. Like, this is a spider, this is a man, this is a small man. Oh god. Yeah, I don't know. What was my reasoning? I actually kind of do hate Spite Ops. Am I gonna lower this thing? I think I just kept them together because I felt pretty indifferently about both of them, but I don't know. I guess, do I really dislike Skeledirge more than the damn... I do, dude. I think, because I fucking hate Skeledirge. I hate the way the thing looks. Just here to witness, don't let my opinion sway you. I see. I don't know, you definitely gave me pause, but I think I will commit. Because I really don't like Skeledirge. I don't like the way this thing looks. Let me see. Oh, speaking of fucking shit I don't like. Okay, I don't exactly know where I want to put the Dunsparce, but I'm going to try to reason through this. So... Dude, what the fuck are you people doing this? You gonna be swinging should move Tarantula up. I'm not doing that. I want you to know, Hugo, if anything, that mon is moving down before it's moving up. I'm telling you that right now. So I don't know what was going on at the Game Freak offices. I don't know why everybody just thought that they were really funny while they were designing this game. I guess I should be happy for them, right? I guess I should feel glad that there was enough levity in the office that somebody brought up the idea of the Dunsparce and it didn't immediately get a bunch of looks that were like, what the fuck are you talking about? And instead got enough approval that it made its way into the game. So people have been clamoring for a Dunsparce evolution for a long time. For literally like over a decade at this point, right? And so they finally do it, and it's just Dunsparce, but with an extra hump. And I'd be lying if I said that worked for me. Now, I was not one of the people lobbying for fucking Dunsparce to get an evolution, because in reality, I don't really care. The only way that I would have cared is if they did the thing where they turned it into a dragon type that all the fucking ROM hacks do, where they're just like, oh dude, he's a dragon, he's so epic, and it's like, well no, he's not epic. He's not epic, actually. The whole point of Dunsparce is that he's a shitty fucking snake that doesn't do anything. Like, that's the whole point. That's the whole reason why he's charming, is because he's a fucking little idiot. So you making him into this, like, goated god slayer is, like, not doing anything for anybody. But I think if you were gonna give it an evolution, I think you did have to do something. And I don't know if the Dunsparce was the thing to do. Like, I get it, right? Like, a Dunsparce evolution has to keep a lot of the charm of the original. It's really hard to do. But I don't know, man. I just feel like the Dunsparce being Dunsparce but a little bigger is so... It's so uninspired. And I hate using that word, because, like, there was probably a lot more thought put into this, and a lot of, like, beta designs that didn't make it all the way. But it's just like, man, I don't fucking... It's so stupid looking. He's so dumb looking, and not, like, in a charming way. Like, it just kind of looks like ball. I don't like the Dunsparce. I don't think that we did a good thing here. Also, it's staying a normal type. I don't like either. I always said that if Dunsparce was gonna change types, it should probably be like a ground fairy type, which would have been really cool because we don't have any ground fairy types. So introducing one would have been pretty swag, and it would have been ground type because it digs in the dirt like a little idiot, and fairy type because it's a mythical creature. It's a Tsuchinoko. Would have been really cool. Instead, it's just normal type. Fucking idiot. Anyway. I don't. The Dunsparce did not get there for me, I have to say. Now, I'm gonna keep these two mons at the bottom because I really don't like these mons. These are just kind of like, eh. I don't really like them. These mons I actively, like, dislike enough. You know? And I'm not making it under tier because that's a bunch of work. It's a bunch of work for me. Chocolate Whooper Enjoyer. I am a Chocolate Whooper Enjoyer. I do quite like that one. Nimble is alright. I think Nimble is whatever. But once we hit low kicks territory, ooh baby, we got a mon on our hands, let me tell you. Fuck, low kicks is cool as hell, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have that much to say about him, to be honest. He's just raw. He's just epic. Dark bug type, common rider kicking bug. Fucking tinted lens, insane ability on this guy specifically. Just great mon. I really like it. This might be the best, like, early game bug mon of all time. This shit is so hard. Speaking of early game bug types, these guys are something. This is another mon whose fucking name I don't even remember. But Rabsca is pretty cool, I think, actually. I kind of fuck with Rabsca. The whole Rabsca lore, that it's like the cycle of death and rebirth and all that. Like, this fucking bug is holding, like, an unborn this guy in this fucking ball, and it's like he's like old and he dies and he's reborn anew as a Redlord. That's what this thing's name is. It's Redlord. I just remembered. It's pretty cool. There's like a cool little bit of storyline there with these two mons that you wouldn't necessarily expect. But yeah, they're all right. They're all right. I think this guy is a little ugly, but that's fine. Raps is kind of cool. This motherfucking dog. I'm about to just grab all the dogs actually, cause there's a million fucking dogs in this generation for some reason. We're putting them all in here. Where's the other one? You. What the fuck? Get away from me. All the dogs are pretty good. They're all right. I fuck with these dogs. These are my dogs. For lack of a better term. But yeah. These two are pretty sick. Very strong concept. Damn, Bread Dog is really cool. I really like the Bread Dog. It's probably my favorite of the three, so I'm gonna do a little bit of this. And then Angry Guy and Mabostiff are alright. They're alright. But yeah, solid dogs this time around. I think Bolton is really, really ugly, so I'm glad that the dog we got in this game is a lot better looking. Because, Jesus Christ. Oh, ugly ass fucking dog, man. This thing sucks. Flittle, this guy Flittle, what a piece of shit, man. I don't know. Espathra though, holy moly. What a guy. What a sick mon, man. It's so cool. Espathra is so cool. I think when I was looking over the decks and I was like looking at all the guys that were out there, Espathra was like immediately one of my favorites. I think this mon is so cool. And in game it's pretty strong. Strong enough to get banned from OU, you know what I mean? For whatever that is worth. But I just think it's just strong mon, dude. Its signature move, Lumina Crash, is like so sick. I really, really like this mon. I like it a lot. And again, it's a bird that is not a flying type, which I enjoy. I enjoy a lot. Again, not every flying type needs to be a bird. Not every bird needs to be a flying type. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for me. Shout out to Espathra. Let me put this thing here. Yeah, it's okay. So, Farigiraf is another mon that I kind of feel the way that I feel about, like, the Dunsparce and Wugtrio, where it's an evolution for an old mon, like a new form for it, and I think that of all those mons, Farigiraf is probably the strongest of the bunch, but I still don't really love it. I think the concept of the tail becoming like a hoodie for the regular head is like okay, but I think I really would have preferred if we really went the route of like the tail going and doing its own thing, and this thing being like a two-headed Pokemon. I think that would have been really sick, and we didn't get that. It's fine, but I think Farigiraf is a little bit of a missed opportunity in that aspect for me, for moi, personally. So that's why it's going in okay tier. I'll tell you right now that Veluza is going in meh. This is an extremely meh Pokemon. This is one of those things that's like I can't I cannot have a strong opinion on it. It's just a fucking fish. It's pink and gray fish. Don Bozo, I think, is okay. I think this mon is a little bit overhated because in like VGC and in OU, this thing's kind of a pain to deal with. But this one is pretty cool. And I guess I'll sit here and I'll rank Tatsugiri right along. I'm not putting them all up there. These two guys are pretty sick. Their interplay with each other is really cool. The way that Dondozo is like a fish that kind of looks like a dragon, and how Tatsugiri is a dragon that looks like a fish, and the way that they interplay that, and the way that they kind of like coexist as two creatures in nature is really cool. The interplay that these two mons have is really sick. The way that is brought about in battle through their abilities is also really sick. They're pretty solid designs in their own right individually, but they work really well as a unit. I like these two mons a lot. That's your pig and gray fish? Hugo, you're a Veluza guy? Really? Really? I mean, you know, that's fine. I don't feel strongly about Veluza at all. I look at Veluza and I feel the same way as I feel with like Barraskewda and like what's that other fucking fish? I don't even know. But yeah, to be fair, I actually think I don't really like most of the fish mods. Most of the mods that are just like a fish, I don't really like. And this guy is a very fishy fish. I like the funny fish. I mean, yeah, I think of the bunch, Veluza is probably the fish that is the most like not just a fucking fish, but he's still just a fish at the end of the day, which I'm like, it's fine. I think it's cool that this thing gets like sharpness and like aqua cutter, psycho cut. Like, it's cool. This is a cool mon function wise. I just don't really like the design. I think it's kind of whatever. Barraskewda is a pal too. See, I don't really like Barraskewda either. Like I said, I just don't think I'm a fish guy. Not a big fish guy. Chat room. I have to be right back. But if you remember, if you're a real old Lord Kami fan, you remember just being an ex-animal doesn't work on me. My favorite mon is Bulu. That is true. And listen, I'm a this is just ex-animal defender. As you will see with a certain mon later in this list, I fuck with those guys. I just don't fuck with this one. But if you'll remember, I said I was gonna get a new BRB screen. I did that, and I will in fact BRB. flashbang indeed. I really like the BRB screen I made. I think it's fun. The goal when I started making this was... Alright, hold on. I need you to... I can't talk over something like this. The goal when I was making it was to put all of, like, my fighting game mains on here. But I was like, damn. That shit is hard to do and keep a semi-unified aesthetic. So we have to figure out what the fuck is gonna happen with that. I might just change the GIFs that are on there periodically, and that'll be my way of keeping it fresh. But yeah, like I've been in a here. I'll actually go back to it real quick. I've been in a big KOF mood lately, so that's why these three are here. This is my this is like my King of Fighters team that I will usually use. Whatever team I'm on will usually have at least 2 of those characters in it. I don't always play Leona because there's some games where she's just really hard to play, harder than I'm willing to stand for, and so that's why that happens. Okay, Palafin. Naked Palafin is just alright. This thing is kind of, it's whatever, you know. It's a dolphin. However, 0 to hero mode is very, very swag. I fuck with that a lot. I think 0 to hero is like, this mod is so fucking strong, man. 0 to hero is one of the coolest abilities that they've introduced to me, because it's just like, it almost doesn't feel like an ability that like a Pokemon should have. You know what I mean? Like, it's so crazy and it's so weird and it works so differently than like every other ability in the game. But it's epic. That shit is like actually hard as fuck. I thought that was the Evo. Yeah, no, it's not. It's just like you have this little baby dolphin, and then once you switch out, it comes back in 0 to hero mode. This guy's so cool, man. I fucking love Palafin. I think this mod is awesome. I'm glad that our first dolphin mod is like cool, because our first dolphin mod could have been like lame. It could have just been a fucking guy. But I'm glad that it's a superhero. That's just awesome. What's up, Will? I'm not gonna. I guess we'll put these fucking things in the same tier. It doesn't matter. It's the same shit. Where the hell did you come from? Now, let me preface this by saying, grass is my favorite type. I'll always have a soft spot for the grass types. I think that in general they're really fucking bad, but I like them. What's the fucking phrase? She's mid, but I like her. That's how I feel about grass types. They're mid, but I like them. Arboliva's so fucking cool, dude. Oh, this mod is so cool. This mod is so cool. I think I'm the only person that I know personally that likes this mod, but it's so cool. It's fucking Olive Branch, man. Like, its abilities are cool. The only thing that I don't really like about it is that I don't love how it's a grass normal type. I think this whole bit we're doing where something is like a blank normal type is a little whatever to me, but there's technically no better time to be a normal type than right now, because Ghost is the best type in the game. No, Fairy is the best type in the game, but Ghost is like second. So if you're a normal type in like current Pokemon, it's kind of cool because you have an immunity to the second best type in the game. But yeah, I like it, Ridge. Grass is okay. Look, man, I do. I fuck with the grass type. But yeah, Arboliva is pretty cool. I like that one a lot. again, this isn't ordered, by the way. It's roughly ordered. Like, whatever mon is at the bottom of its respective list, I genuinely do think it's a fucking awful piece of dog shit. But in general, it's not really ordered. Like, here, let me, like... It'll be, like, roughly ordered. Get the fuck down here. Yeah, something like that. Speaking of grass types... this little thing is ugly as fuck. I don't... This mon is in the same category as Flittle to me, where it's like, this didn't need to exist. I don't think we needed that. I don't think we needed that mon. I think we could have just had Scovillain and it would have been fine. But we have this little fucking freak anyway. So, yeah. Scovillain is pretty sick. I've been wanting a grass fire type mon forever. Literally forever. Like, it's always been at the top of my, like, ooh, we don't have a mon of this type. I would really like one. I think grass fire is really cool typing. We finally got it. The mon that it's attached to is kind of ass. Like, Scovillain is kind of a dog shit mon a little bit, but the design is cool, and it's a grass fire type, which I personally really fuck with. So he's going in the pretty cool tier. It's a little unfortunate how this thing's stats look, but well, you can't win them all, can you? Yeah, man. Whatever. This frog is pretty cool. He's fat. I like him. He's got a funny face. I'm actually gonna put him in the pretty cool tier. I actually kind of fuck with this guy a lot. I actually kind of fuck with this guy too. As much as I don't want to admit that, I kind of do actually really fuck with this guy. He's a tadpole and he's a light bulb at the same time. I think that's really charming. Electric type tadpole as a light bulb. That's a good one. That's a good one. They were cooking. Damn, engine. This engine is really weird to me, man. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I think it's just fine. It sucks because I feel like conceptually this mod is really cool, but it's just something about the way that it comes together doesn't really work for me. Like, I don't love that guy, but I do think he's neat. There's also a brand new typing, Steel Poison, pretty interesting type, all things considered. So yeah, I kind of fuck with Reveroon, but also not really. He's going in the mech category. Orthworm is funny. He's a funny guy. I'm putting him in okay. Literally just because he's funny looking. Like, that's it. I think he's funny looking. I don't really feel that strongly about him, but he makes me laugh when I see him. I get a good giggle out of it. And what more can you really ask for? Well, you can ask for a lot more, actually, but eh. Now then, this motherfucking mouse. Tandem Mouse is a weird mon to place, because it's literally just two mice. But I guess he's going in okay tier. Mousehold, however, ooh, what a mon. What a cute mon. What a fun little idea for a mon. It's very charming in his design. The way that they kind of look like stuffed animals is really cute. Yeah, I don't know. I like this one a lot. And I think the moves that this thing gets are really cool. Like, Population Bomb is one of my favorite moves. I think it's really funny. So, yeah, Mousehold gets a pass from me. Single Mother Mousehold, salute to you. Or, not Single Mother, what's it called? Only Child Mousehold. Jesus Christ. Only Child Mousehold, salute to you. it can't be easy being the only child, so I'll rank that one slightly higher. Oh, this thing is fucking ugly, dude. Citadel is so fucking ugly, man. People look at this mon and they think that it's cute. I don't see it. I think this thing is a creature, and not like a creature like not like that kind of creature. It's like this kind of creature. It's a fucking disgusting monster. Titan is kind of cool because it's meant to look like a monster, so it's like okay that it's a freak of nature. But this thing is just ugly. I don't fuck with that. I do not rock with that guy. Speaking of I don't rock with, I think unfortunately this whole line is going in meh. It's not true. I'll put him in okay. I'll put him in okay. It's pretty cool that we have like a Godzilla mon, right? And like this is a mon that is like Tyranitar is like kind of like kaiju-esque. This mon is literally Godzilla, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know, dude. The design is kind of, it's kind of underwhelming in a lot of ways. I feel like they didn't really, I don't know, man. It's just kind of he's a little awkward looking. He's a little too awkward looking. He doesn't quite look badass enough to be like a Tyranitar, but he's not quite like silly, stupid, goofy enough to be like a Goodra. He's like in an awkward middle point between the two. So he's going, and he's just alright. He's just okay. He's a fine mon, but eh. Fucking stupid ass birds. Alright, now we're going back to Goated, baby. Cyclizar, this is my guy. This is my fucking guy. Oh, I love this mon, dude. He's so cool. When he first got announced, I loved him from the jump. And then I saw that he got the move Shed Tail, and I was a little worried because that shit is dangerous. Dangerous enough to get him banned from OU. But this mon is still very cool. This mon is still very, very cool to me. I think this is a perfect example of kind of what I was talking about with Baxcalibur, where it's like in between cute and cool in like a really awkward way. I think Cyclizar is in between cute and cool, but like in a better way. Yeah. This mon is cool. I like it a lot. I like him a lot. Very, very sick mon. Now then. This is what this fucking tier was made for, by the way. This disgusting fucking Pokemon. Holy shit. I fucking hate Pawmot. I hate Pawmo, and I hate whatever, and I hate Pawmi. All three of these things are hideous. Hideous creatures. Oh my god. I've never been so repulsed in my life. Then I was. That's not true. That was a gross exaggeration. However, I really don't like these mons. Like deeply spiritually in my mind and heart, I really don't like these mons. I think. Let's see the 6-year-old son to them. How dare you? Fuck that kid. He should have drawn some better shit, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. I don't. It's so fucking hideous. It's so hideous, dude. I really don't like this mod. Like, nothing that it does works for me. Nothing that it accomplishes works for me. I think it's a cool mon function-wise. Like, it's an electric fighting type. Like, that's pretty sick. It's pretty fast. It's decently strong. Like, that's fine. But, man, is this mon ugly as shit. Leave Palmy alone? I can't do that. I think of the three, Palmy is definitely the least offensive. But good grief, are they fucking gross. Come on, ugly as shit. Oh my goodness. Anyway, a complete 180. This is the real electric type of the region right here. My dog Kilowattrel, so hard. This mon is cool. This mon is clean. This mon is clean. How can you call Palmy ugly? You got that big... Who are you talking about? Oh god, Will's about to tell me what mon he's talking about. I'm about to lose my mind. Yeah, Pseudo Legend Baby. Oh my god. Frigibax? Or Arctibax? No, his name is Frigibax. You don't like Frigibax? This guy's funny. He's funny looking, dude. See, Palmy and the Palmod. Okay, no, I figured it out, dog. Chill on me. It's Frigibax. Palmy's ugly in like an ugly kind of way, but Frigibax is ugly in like a funny kind of way. Like he's just kind of funny looking. Hold on. Dude, look at his fucking... He's so stupid. This mon is fucking hilarious, bro. Look at his face. He looks like he does not want to be wherever he is. Wherever it is that you have him, he doesn't want to be there. He's so concerned. Look at him. Oh my god, this mon is great. What? This mon is hilarious. Why does he look so concerned? Oh my god. Looks like a VeggieTales character? Dude, that's funny. That's charming. Look at this little idiot. I think a fucking... What is his name? Wait, I missed Palmon. Look at this fucking moron. Look at how happy he is. God damn. Look at his hands, dude. Why do they look like this? Why is he proportioned in this way? Oh, goofy hat. See, that's the thing. This mon, Frigibax is like ugly. But Frigibax isn't like trying to be cute. Palmot and Palmy and Palmo are ugly as shit. And they're trying to pretend like they are cute. That's what I don't fuck with. Look at this guy. He swears he's nice. You look like shit, brother. Turn that off. Turn that off. I really don't fuck with these mods. Not even a little bit. Alright, now we're about to do the fucking bird lightning round. This mon, what is his name? I can't remember what his name is. I know what his ability is. He's Rocky Payload. Like that. It's Brigadier something. It's like Bombardier. That's what it is. Yeah. Bombardier. This mon is alright. I don't know. It's kind of unremarkable. This is one of those mons that like you could take out of the decks and like nobody would really care. Low key. I do think he's alright though. He's an interesting mon. He's like an offensive dark flying type, which is cool. Because I think all the other dark flying types that we have are like are defensive. So him being offensive is like is pretty interesting, I think. He's got an interesting ability. Honchkrow. I capped on my ass. Honchkrow turns this guy to fucking runs. However, I'm leaving him in okay. Dude, Oh, Honchcrow's such a crazy mon. I like forget that that mon exists because it like wasn't even available for like so many games. It's only just now in this game, and even then in this game, Murkrow steals the fucking show. That's the Don. I do fuck with Honchcrow a lot though. That's a clean mon. This guy sucks. And he doesn't suck. He kind of sucks, but he doesn't suck. He's okay. He's meh. I like that he has a pompadour. I think that's funny. He's a little dork. But he's generally not that remarkable. Yo, what song is this? Oh, this is the damn. Okay. You loved this thing before release? I did, cause I was like, oh, it's a bird with a pompadour. That's so funny. I hope that he evolves into like something cool, and then he just doesn't do that. Like a lot of what I liked about this mon was that it had pretty cool potential. Like I felt like this mon was gonna be really cool. We're gonna get like a Boncho bird. Like I thought that was gonna be so epic, and then we just didn't get that. It was literally just Squawkabilly. I have soured on the design immensely since then. But that was also like, you know, that's why I wanted to wait, because a lot of these designs have grown on me since I've seen them. A lot of them have like come down since I first saw them. That's why I waited. Now, if we're talking about birds, Flamigo is my dog. Let me tell y'all about Flamigo. Nobody was fucking with Flamigo the way I was fucking with Flamigo. I put Flamigo on my first OU team. I brought that boy to the ladder. There was Paradise. There was... What the fuck is that guy's name? Roaring Moon. There was Golden Go. There was Iron Bundle. Flutter Mane. There were demons on the ladder. And I brought Flamigo because I saw the truth. I was like, dude, Flamigo's my guy. I fuck with this guy. Let me see, this is prone by you. Now, I'm not saying that I put anybody on. I'm just saying nobody was doing that before I was doing that. That's all I'm saying. Why is the Naruto mouse in F tier? Because that shit sucks. You see him lying for content? I'm not lying for content. Actually, I was gonna say I'll show you the replays. I literally don't have. But look, man, I was fucking with Flamigo. This is my guy. I'm a Flamigo merchant. They was sitting here telling me there was like it's just a flamingo. I was like, no, dude, it's not just a flamingo. It's a fucking flamingo. I do remember the flamingo set you showed me, right? Dude, the logs are there. I posted up and I was like, because people were asking, they were like, damn, bro, I'm getting my ass beat by Golden Go. What do I do? And I said, Flamigo, put a little scarf on there. We naturally outspeed. We click CC, one shots every time. I haven't lost to a fucking Golden Go in years. I'm telling you that right now, because I had the tech. I fuck with Flamigo. This is my guy. Me and this mon have already built memories. That's more than I can say for most of these mon. Fucking Don Bozo, I don't have any memories with this idiot. Rabska, who the fuck cares? Damn Butterdog, dog with the butter on it. Who gives a shit? Me and Flamigo though, we've been through some shit. That's why I fuck with this mon. Years? Yes, years. 0.4 years. Anyway, I knew that the Flamigo placement was gonna be a little controversial because people don't like that mod, but I like that mod. I think it's cool. Now then, motherfucking crab. Yeah, it's whatever. Fucking crab. Ooh, I should close the whole shit. This motherfucking crab, man. What's going on? Design wise, it's ass. I can see where you're coming from, but I think I don't know. I like flamingos. I almost called them flamingos. I like flamingos. So the fact that this thing is just a flamingo is kind of fine to me. And yeah, cloth. Yeah, this guy kind of sucks. I'm gonna. He's very meh. Yeah, no, this one right here is kind of clean. You have Nacli. What is this guy's name? Is it Knucklestack? Is that what his name is? Do I have that right? Yes. What a silly name, dude. They were. I've been saying this. They were hella silly in the fucking Game Freak offices while they were making this damn game. Cause what do you mean his name is Knucklestack? That's so ridiculous. Yeah, these two mods are all right. I think they're fine. But Garganical is where shit starts getting crazy. This mod is so fire. Game Freak said we've been making defensive rock types for 25 years, and they have been ass every time. How are we gonna fix this? And they fucking fixed it, dog. They made the boss Big Knuckle. This mod is crazy as fuck. This mod crazy as fuck for no reason. They said, yeah, it's immune to all status. And it takes resisted damage from ghost moves. Just because we know what y'all are on. Damn right, bro, my fault. Shit. This is crazy ass mod. But it's also pretty cool. I fuck with the design a lot. That's big sodium? Exactly. This mod is very hard. Fuck with that a lot. This thing is so, like, I don't know. I'm not even gonna talk about it much. It's just like, it's whatever. Trying to decide if I'm gonna put Glamora in like okay, or if I think I'm gonna venture into pretty cool territory. I kind of fuck with Glamora. It's so like weird. It's such a weird mod, but like in an interesting way, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it in pretty cool. I think it actually is pretty cool. It's so mysterious. Where does it come from? Nobody knows. You just find this motherfucker around. Dude, I forgot this thing was in the fucking game. I don't like this mod. Strudel? I don't like that. Some Glimwood Tangle Glamora bar. Oh, brother. Not the damn nose. This guy's literally just the fucking nose. Where did you come from? Yo, sit down, brother. Yeah, this fucking nose guy, I do not rock with the nose. I have to say. Motherfucking schnoz. His evolution's not very cool either. This was one of these mods pre-release that I saw, and I was like, what the fuck are we doing? Because by the time that this mod was released, we had heard from the leaks already, and it was like, to me, it was really crazy. I was like, I can't believe the amount of cool mods that we have, like, in the decks that we know about because of these leaks, and, like, we're choosing to reveal Grafaiad. Like, what a weird thing to do, because this is such a like forgettable mod to me, but they showed it off pre-release anyway. Time for the Paradisies. It looks like it is, yeah. Tredulous is very sick. I like that guy a lot. So is Moth. Moth is also very, very sick. What the fuck? Dude, why is this list organized like this? Whatever. Iron Hands is my fucking guy. Oh my god, Iron Hands is so clean. Iron Hands is so clean. So clean, so clean, so clean. This mon... This is like, oh man, I can't even describe it. This is a fucking mon that I like wanted all my life, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know I wanted a mon like this until Hands came out, and I was like, oh, this guy's the fucking GOAT. He's the GOAT. I fuck with Iron Hands a lot, and I'm glad that he's good. Not all these damn Paradox Pokemon are good, but Iron Hands is actually good. Speaking of mons that aren't good, this fucking Iron Thorns guy sucks ass. His design is very cool though. My favorite Paradox is Valiant's kind of broken. Valiant is a little crazy. I can't lie. Yeah, no, but this Iron Thorns, I don't know. I wish Iron Thorns was better because I really do like the design. T-Tar is one of my favorite mons, and I think going Mecha Godzilla on him is very, very swag. But unfortunately, this mon is just like not good, which holds it back a little bit. I think if the mon was like actually usable, it would probably go in goated tier, but because it fucking sucks ass so much, I have to just leave it in pretty cool. Speaking of pretty cool, Iron Bundle is pretty cool. They made Delibird into a threat. They really did it. They said, hey, we heard y'all talking about some fucking Delibird, and we're gonna do something about it. Don't you worry. I said, don't worry, Delibird fan, we got something for y'all. They brought out the fucking demons. Bundle is very cool. Damn, weeds. The weeds are okay. I fucking lied. The weeds are meh. This is another one of those mons that you could just take out of the decks, and I don't think anybody's really gonna be torn up about it. You know what I mean? Some damn fucking tumbleweeds. I think they are like kind of interesting, but they're also like the 49,000th grass ghost type that we're getting. Y'all gotta retire that shit. Are we gonna get a new grass ghost type in every fucking game for the rest of time now? Like, is that what y'all are on? Is that the new shit? First it was Trevenant and Gourgeist. Two of them in the same game. And I'm like, okay. We're good on that. We got two of them. We're fine, right? Then we get a grass ghost starter. And I'm like, okay, y'all are doing a lot right now. Then we get another grass ghost type in the same fucking game. Mind you, every single one of these Pokemon. So hold on, I'm about to do this, right? I'm about to get into this. I'm about to get into some like Pokemon theory. It is not inherently bad for two Pokemon to have the exact same typing. That's fine. There's a finite amount of typings. Dhelmise is the other grass ghost type. There's a finite amount of typings where there's 1,000 mons. We are going to repeat at some point. That's fine. I think if you're going to have two mons that share a typing, they have to function pretty differently to justify like both of them being there. And the thing about the grass ghost type Pokemon, despite like apart from the fact that there are like 800 of them, they all pretty much do the same thing. They're all like slow physical attackers with some semblance of like support moves, and like, not even support moves, but like disruptive moves like Phantom Force, Leech Seed, Substitute, things like that, Strength Sap, stuff like that. They all do that exact same thing, and it's like, dude, why? What are we doing? And the only thing is that they're all slightly different, but not different enough to the point where it's like, okay. Like, Trevenant is different from Pumpkaboo because it gets Horn Leech. And that's kind of it. Like, it gets Horn Leech, so you can do that kind of thing with it. Pumpkaboo is a little more, or Gourgeist rather, is a little more outwardly offensive with like Power Whip and Poltergeist. You have Decidueye, who is pretty much like kind of breaks the mold a little bit by being like an all-out attacker instead of being like a disruptive attacker, but even then, same shit. Dhelmise does the same thing, but it has Steel Stab and Rapid Spin. Did Gen 8 have a Grass Ghost type? I don't think it did. I think we actually got a fucking break. And now we have this guy, who's another Grass Ghost type. Does damn near the same shit, just Leech Seed, Phantom Force, Shadow Sneak shenanigans. The only difference is that this one gets Strength Sap. Like, that's its thing. Like, it gets Strength Sap, which is a pretty cool disruptive move, but it's like, I just don't, like, you could have given Strength Sap to, like, Trevenant, and it would have, like, it would have been the same thing. We would have accomplished the same thing. I don't know. That's my little diatribe about, like, the way that types work. Wind Rider is neat. Wind Rider is neat. But then Wind Rider exists in the same generation as Wind Power. So it's like you gave this mon something unique and then immediately undercut it by putting another ability that functions very similarly in the same generation. Like, the fact that Wind Rider and Wind Power are two different abilities and they both got introduced in the same game is, like, insane to me. Why couldn't both mons just get Wind Power? Or both mons just get Wind Rider? Why are those two different abilities? Wind Rider is better. It is better. That's the other thing. They're very similar abilities, but they're not the same. And one of them is better. So it's like, why does the other one even exist? Because Wind Rider gives you immunity to wind moves. As to Wind Power gives you a boost from wind moves. But you still take the damage. It's like why does that distinction even need to be there? Yeah, I hate it when Game Freak does that. I hate it when they start putting shit out that's extremely similar to something else. It just has a different name, and you're supposed to be like, it's like, no, man, move. Some fucking wind. It's all wind. It's all wind at the end of the day. Okay, awesome. Anyway, that's my little rant. Gimme Ghoul. I think the Gimme Ghoul that's in the chest is like, okay. I think Naked Gimme Ghoul is a little bit like, what are we doing here? Golden Go, pretty cool mod. Pretty cool mod. This thing is a fucking pain in the ass to get, but it's a very, very cool mod. It's a very strong mod. The design is strong. It's very competent. It is like the pacemaker for the game right now if you're playing in competitive VGC or in OU. You need to look for this mod. You need to be looking out for this mod. You need to be running this mod. You need to be doing something with this mod. I think it's cool. That's Mr. 1000. That's Pokemon number 1000. You know what I mean? Very, very good stuff. Oh, right. Oh, dude. Hold on. Small break. Jugulis fucking sucks, man. I forgot about this guy because he was like separated from the rest of the group. Man. This mod is so underwhelming, man. In every way. It's just like design-wise, it's pretty underwhelming. Typing-wise, it's pretty underwhelming. Its move pool is like pretty cool, but like it's just, oh man, Jug is so, Iron Jugulus is so, it's so meh. And it sucks, because you hear that Hydreigon gets a Paradox form, and you're like, well, this has got to be the coolest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's not. It's not the coolest thing you've ever seen in your life. It's just Jugulus. The Rumble model Pokemon, yo. Yeah, it just looked like a low poly Hydreigon at a glance. They missed. They made all of the future forms have been very, very cool. Jugulus is the unfortunate miss of the group. Goatier. Talking about Great Tusk. Because that is a very goated mon. Great Tusk is that guy. I have been a very long time Phanpy and Donphan believer. I like those mons a lot. I like elephants. They're one of my favorite animals. So we get an elephant mon and it's like pretty cool. I even like Copperajah, even though that mon is kind of dog shit. But Great Tusk, oh, Great Tusk is everything I've ever wanted and more. This guy is the fucking GOAT. You need a bulky defensive mon, he's got you. You need an offensive mon, he's got you. You need something fast, he's got you. You need something... He does it all. He does a little bit of everything. He is a staple in OU. This mon is so clean, bro. This mon is so ground fighting. This the new Landorus. He's the new Land. That's all I need to. He's the new Landorus. That's really all you need to know. He really bossed up and then some. This Monty is so goated. Now Brute Bonnet is just okay. I think this is definitely my least favorite of all the past forms. It's just kind of I don't know. I don't really fuck with what they did there. Sandy Shocks is pretty cool. This is like an interesting direction to take magnets on, because it's like, how the fuck does this mon exist? You're telling me that this magnet has existed for thousands of years? How does that even make sense? What are you saying to me? Very, very weird mon, but like in a cool way. In a cool, mysterious way. What is this thing's name? Screamtail. Screamtail is also pretty cool. Magnet with teeth? Yeah, he's biting. Screamtail's pretty sick. It has such a interesting stat spread. It's like bulky and fast. I really like that. I think it's really interesting. Steam the headpiece. Dude, it's cool. He's got the hair. He's got the slick back hair. Real mobster. But yeah, no, this mon is pretty cool. It's really, I like when they give forms to Pokemon that aren't fully evolved. Like this isn't a Magnezone form. This is like a Magneton form. Same with this isn't a Wigglytuff form. It's a Jigglypuff form. Like I think that's cool. I fuck with that. In the same vein, this is a Mischievous form out of Mismagi's form, and it's cool as fuck. My dog Fluttermane, this shit is dangerous. You pull up to the same spot as Fluttermane, you got an issue on your hands. Let me tell you. This mod is very, very clean. Same with Slitherwing. You pull up on Slitherwing, it's a problem. Same thing with Roaring Moon. The past forms are pretty consistent. They're pretty consistently good. The only miss here is Amoonguss, which I just don't really like Amoonguss anyway. So you know, you would have had to do a lot to that mon to get me to care. Whoa, how did you end up there? Yeah. Dude, this one's so fucking ugly. This mon is almost ugly, but like it's cute enough that I will accept it. And then you have this, and then you have this. Tinkaton, incredible mon. Truly generational. Such a cool idea. I fucking love it when you have the small character with the big weapon. That archetype, that shit is always fire to me. You have a fucking Pokemon based on that trope. Very, very sick. Steel Fairy, best typing in the game. Gigaton Hammer. Oh, this mon is so cool. This mon is so cool. It's like, I will come clean. I was talking a little bit of shit on Tinkaton pre-release, right? Because if you'll remember, I did this thing pre-release before the game came out, but when the data mines were out, and I was going over the stats and move pool and whatnot of all the new mods. And I got to Tinkaton and I was like, yo, I don't know about this Tinkaton guy. Because I saw that base 75 attack and I got scared. I was like, there's no way. He can't cook. This mod can't cook. 75 base attack, you can't cook with that. But Tink makes it work. Tink absolutely makes it work. Because it's actually, it's just not an offensive mod. And so, once you shift your mindset from thinking about it like an offensive mon and instead look at it to be a defensive mon, which is what it is, it's actually very, very cool. And it's very, very interestingly designed with a move like Gigaton Hammer that just does 1,000,000 damage on a defensive mon. I think it's really cool. So, yeah. I liked Tinkaton a lot. And then I kind of hit this little divot where I was like, ooh, 75 base attack. I don't know if I fuck with my guy like that. I'm back up. I'm back up and I'm higher than ever. I fucking love Tinkaton. I think this mod is really, really, really cool. You trying to gas it up? Dude, I actually like it. I'm not trying to gas anything up. I think this mod is genuinely very cool defensively and support-wise. I was looking for Zacian too, but they actually gave me Magearna too, and that's great. That's fine. That's better even. The streets didn't really want Zacian too. God, man, why is this laid out like this? Charcadet is a pretty cool little guy. I fuck with him, but when he evolves, we get into some pretty serious territory. Armarouge and Ceruledge are such cool designs, man. Pre-release, they were my absolute favorite designs in the entire of all the pre-release mods. They were my two favorites by a landslide. And even now that the game is out and we've seen them all, these mods are still so like, oh, they're so fucking good. Ceruledge, in particular, is genuinely one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, I think. This mon is so fire. No pun intended. This mon is so fucking clean. And it's another mon that I went and I took him to the OU ladder and I had success. We were Ceruledge gaming. So yeah, this mon is very cool. Bitter Blade. Such a sick move. Something that I really like in video games in general is I really like lifesteal abilities. Like in any game where you can like customize your build in certain ways, I really like using lifesteal as like my ability of choice. Which is part of the reason why I like grass types so much, is because they kind of are that sort of like damage over time lifesteal-y archetype. And Ceruledge does that despite not being a grass type in any way, which is so cool, man. This mod is so cool. Shout out to Ceruledge. This mod is very, 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 very awesome. This goofy ass mon, man. This goofy ass mon. Some fucking Toad School and Toad School. You know, like I said earlier about Wiglet and Wugtrio, I'm not crazy about the idea of the whole convergent forms. I think it's kind of like, do we really need to have another thing? Like, these could have just been regional variants. But I think these mons do a lot more to differentiate themselves from their counterparts. And also, Toad School is just so fucking funny. When I'm walking, right. The way this stupid ass mon moves around is so funny. It's just so funny. Like it's literally too funny. This is a man mon, but because of the way that it moves, it's fucking it goes in okay. He gets some brownie points from me. Came back and he put the Mega Man mon and goaded. Listen. I fuck with the Mega Man mons. Look, I fuck with Mega Man. Period. So you give me the Mega Man mons, I'm in there. I fuck with those guys a lot. Speaking of I fuck with those guys a lot, the King Gambit and Annihilate. Sheesh. Listen, they almost didn't land. You know what I mean? Like, you look at these guys, Toad School's whatever, Farigiraf is whatever, these Tauroses are alright, Toad School's whatever, Wiglet is whatever, Wugtrio is actively fucking awful, so is the Dunsparce. They almost missed, but they brought it back. Giving new mons clean evolutions, they brought it back with these two guys right here. King Gambit and Annihilate, two of the craziest mons of all time. These are all-timers. These mons are so fucking strong. And they're so good, and they're such improvements over their evolutions. Fuck did the Dunsparce do? Oh, did I run out of music? No, I didn't. I don't like that the Dunsparce is just Dunsparce, but with an extra bump. I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb and not like in a charming, goofy kind of way. I think it's dumb in like a what are y'all doing kind of way. I do not fuck with the Dunsparce. I think they missed on that one. That's why he's down there. Like, I feel like there was like not a million, but there was like a lot of different ways that you could go with the Dunsparce evolution, and I don't think that him, but more, is necessarily the way I would have liked to see it. Especially when you have a mon like Farigiraf, which like kind of reinvents what Girafarig is, and you have a mon like Annihilate and King Gambit, which take the base mon and elevate them so high. Like you look at Primeape to Annihilate, it's like, dude, we improved on every metric. You look at King Gambit to Bisharp, we improved on every metric. You look at Dunsparce to the Dunsparce, it's like we didn't go up, we just kind of went sideways. Farigiraf is clean essaying. I do fuck with Farigiraf. I fucked with Farigiraf a lot more the first time that I saw it, to be frank. Like, I definitely don't like it as much as I did when I first saw it. Because when I first saw it, I was like, I was actually soying. I actually soyed a little bit when I saw Farigiraf for the first time, to be honest. But over time, I was like, he's alright, he's alright. I kind of fuck with bro. Got the Dung Beetle and don't like. Dog, he's ugly. Oh, you weren't supposed to see that. Look at this fucking guy, man. Oh my, look at his stupid fucking face. Good grief. I want you to know, they showed me this stupid mon. I had never seen this before. I never paid enough attention to this mon to notice that it even had a face like that. And then I saw his face and I was like, yo, you cannot be serious. This mon cannot look like this. This shit is so hard. I don't know if I can agree. I don't know if I think this guy's like that. That's really good. Listen, I'm gonna let you cook. I think the shiny's cool, right? The fact that he gets a golden ball, like, that's kind of hard. Real bag chasing, but I don't know. The Rellor face does not do it for me. I also don't like dung beetles. Like, I just, this shit is gross. Rab's good card and a good niche on my team. So, but see, I kind of fuck with Rabska. Rabska's up here and okay. I think this guy is kind of cool actually. Like he kind of works for me. Rellor though, I don't like his face. Okay, I should. There we go. Okay, well, all we have left is the legendaries. All we have left is the legendaries. Are these all? This guy's pretty cool. Oh, geez, their names still kind of fuck me up. Qian Pao is pretty cool. Wo Qian, also pretty cool. Ting Lu, that's go. That's really go. Ting Lu's so fucking cool, dog. This mon is about strong as shit for no reason. I think in a world where Great Tusk isn't so fucking unbelievable, Ting Lu is probably my favorite ground type of the gen. This guy really does it all. He's very fire, very fire. I like him a lot. Whoa, where? Well, I just moved something to somewhere it wasn't supposed to be. Uh oh. It was Annihilate. But where did he end up? Oh, I found him. Fixed it. Chi Yu is also pretty cool. I like that he's just a little fish, but he's still like the strongest of all of them, even though he's just a little guy. Like I said, I'm a bit of a little guy merchant. Whenever Amon is just like a little guy, I think it's funny. So they kind of got me. Especially when the little guy is like actually really strong. Like Kartana, I feel a very similar way about. Kartana is literally just like this little fucking guy made of paper, but he's just like the strongest mon of all time. Chi Yu functions in a very similar way. Alright, I'm not counting the fucking motorcycle form. I don't even know why that's there, to be honest with you. Both of these guys are going pretty cool. I almost want to put Koraidon in Goated, because I think that this mon is very... I'm going to put him up there. Yeah, I'm going to put him up there. I'm going to put him in Goated. I think he gets there. I think he gets there for sure. Miraidon is also is a pretty cool mon. I'm not going to... Katana isn't just a little guy, it's a little man. I mean, yeah. That 180 base attack is definitely not no little guy stat. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, Koraidon and Miraidon, pretty cool legendaries. I don't know. I kind of don't have that much to say about them. I was referring to its voice in anime, but sure. Oh, dog. I could not fucking tell you what Kartana's voice sounds like. I was not live. I definitely watched the Ultra Beast episodes of the Gen 7 anime, but that shit was like 400 years ago. I completely forgot about most of it. Let me see if I can find a clip. See if I can find a clip real quick. Is this the dub? Am I about to listen to a clip of the dub?
When it comes to shaping the fur of Pokemon, no one does it better than celebrity.
I'll put this on the screen for y'all to look at. See, I don't think this is what you had in mind. The clip does not exist, gang. Hold on. Oh, okay. I hear it. I see what you're saying. That's interesting. I definitely did not notice that when I was watching. I was just like, look, it's the guy. He's gonna cut something. I feel... I unironically feel the same way about Kartana as I do about Zoro. I point at the screen and I go, damn, he's about to cut something. And that's all. I don't pay that much attention because I don't really care. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Like I said, I'm not ranking the fucking bikes, and these are alternate. It's the same shit. So this is the list, gang. This is what we came up with. This is what I deliberated 2 hours over. We got the goated mons, the pretty cool mons, the okay mons, the man mons, the mons that I don't like, and please get fucking Palmont out of the game. Much like Zoro, Kartana's overhyped and one-dimensional. See, I didn't say that. I will agree with it, but I just need to put it out there that I didn't say that, because I can't have the Zoro fans start coming after me. What did I do? What did I do? Are you a Zoro fan? First class William? Are you a Zoro fan? Is that what I'm hearing? You're a fucking Zoro merchant selling me that bullshit. Take Palmy out of that tier. No, bro, that shit is ugly. This the ugliest one of the whole generation. I don't even watch One Piece. Yeah, I didn't think you did. That's why I was so confused by what you said. So I'm saying the Naruto mouse is cool. I don't know, dog. The Naruto mouse is not cool to me. This shit is not fire. I am not rocking with Palmont. I don't think Palmont is rocking with me. I don't like Palmy. I don't like Palmo either. I think their names are fucking stupid too. That doesn't really matter. That doesn't have much bearing on where I put these mons. But the names are fucking stupid. What do you mean this line's name is Palmy, Palmo, and Palmont? What are y'all talking about? Is it different? Hold on, let me see. I'm about to do a little research for the one time. Jesus Christ. I'm on some bullshit. Considering intellectual fighting, I don't think so. Oh, brother. Here this guy goes. But yeah, that is the list. Actually, no. I'm gonna make some small adjustments. Go ahead and slide Dondozo to that bottom tier for the culture. See, I can't do that. I actually can't do that. A lot of y'all are just gonna have to learn how to play around Dondozo. Now I'm not a VGC player, so I don't really care that mon is terrorizing y'all. Be easy over there. Can't believe you're an op. I'm not an op. I'm playing in Smogon OU. That mon is not doing shit over there. That's not true, but it's not oppressive like it is in VGC. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, y'all figure that out. I'm not playing that bullshit, so I don't care. Look at what you're supporting. Now, what am I supporting? Ugly ass fish. Look at you. But you want me to support this ugly ass mouse instead. Look at what you're asking of me to do. I guess I've always been this. Okay, that mouse is cute. I just need Palmy moved. I'm afraid I can't do that for you. Actually, no, I can't do that. I was thinking about moving Palmy like right here, because I don't hate this mon as much as I hate the other two. However, the whole line is some fucking ass. So that shit is not going anywhere. I did think about it though, for what it's worth. I'll give you that. Anyway, this list is not ordered, but the first mon in every tier is my favorite in that tier, and the last mon in every tier is my least favorite in the tier. Everything in between is just bullshit though. I was doing whatever. That's so crazy. It's not that crazy. Live Wo-Chien reaction? Exactly. Look at that guy. Look at him right here. I'm going live and setting the record straight. Hey, dog. I was about to end, so if you actually want to do that, I'll raid you. The lowest tier mons. Oh my god. Not another Palmy fucking merchant in my chat room. Y'all are gonna listen, man. Is it because it's an electric fighting type? Is that what y'all fuck? Because we have that. We have one of those right here. There's nothing that this mod is contributing that we don't have better. There's the only one. Have you come in and didn't play the game? I mean, you don't have to play the game, to be honest. This is mostly just on design anyway. Gameplay function it was only slightly relevant here and there. Like if I was talking about gameplay, then Dondozo probably would be down here like Will wants. However, it's about design, and I think Dondozo is okay. So he's staying right up here. Iron Hands is goated. That's true. That's my dog. Iron Hands very, very, very clean with it. But that's the list. I think they're okay, but I don't understand why there's 3 of them. Bro, right. This fucking mon especially, Palmo, just doesn't need to be here. Like if it was just Palmy to Palmot, I still don't fuck with that, but I can see it. What is this doing? You gotta walk 1,000 steps with this little idiot on your team till it evolves. Oh yeah, Fish needs chapstick. Chill on Dondozo, man. He can't help it. It's winter. It's winter. We all need a little chapstick in the winter, man. Just wait. You know what the problem is? Y'all have got Dondozo out on the land. That's a whole ass fish, man. That is a whole ass fish, and you are making him battle on the dry land. It's not his fault. It's not Dondozo's fault that his lips are chapped. Where's Relor? Relor is here. I don't like that guy. He's literally right above Palmont. Oh, ugly motherfucker. Bro looks like a fucking middle-aged man. Oops. Dondozo's the strongest in the East Blue. He might just be, actually. Hold on. You never know. Big Dozo. Oh, I forgot to put my fucking books away, chat room. Chat room, if you weren't here in the beginning of the book, in the beginning of the stream, rather, I got some new books. Eudeka 7 art book. Very clean, very clean. The art of Tadashi Hiramatsu, famed animator and character designer. Worked on Fooly Cooly, Kare Kano, Cutie Honey, Yuri on Ice, several other Gainax shows. Legend in the game. Tadashi book is really nice. It is. I've been wanting this book for a while, actually. And I haven't bought it because I was waiting to, like... I was stalking the fucking eBay page. I was waiting for the guy who had this shit up to get frustrated and lower the price. And that's exactly what happened, and I was like, yeah, I'm in there. you gonna hear from me, big bro. So yeah, I got it. And there's some very, very nice things in here. Hold on. I'll show you this one. Some of these pages got some fucking titties on them, so I can't scroll through the whole book. But like, look at that. You see that? That's real good shit, man. Big purchases from the last month. Oh my god. Hold on, let me check on one thing here, because I don't... Oh. Okay. That's what's up. I go live now. Peace out. Do you want me to raid you? Cause I will, but not everybody fucks with the raid. You can if you want. I got you right now, dog. Raid. Let me just do my little outro, and then I'll send the people your way. Chat room. YouTube. We're out of here. Yeah, this was that. Fun times all around. I don't know when the next stream is gonna be, to be honest. I'm Mr. Inconsistent. Y'all know that about me at this point. I told y'all that it was my goal to go live at least once a month. Shit, brother. This is February's live right here. See you in March, maybe. I don't know. I might be able to stream next weekend. Mr. Wrong, new Drake feature. This fucking guy. I actually might be able to stream next weekend. I'm not sure. I'm never sure. If I say something, I have to say that I'm not sure after, because I don't want to speak definitively. But y'all know by now that everything's always up in the air, because shit never goes right for me. You know what I mean? I wish. There's nothing I want more than to be able to tell y'all, yeah, I'll be back next week, and actually be back next week. But there's a 90% chance if I say, yeah, see y'all next week, I might get fucking hit by another car or some shit, and I'm not gonna see y'all for another couple months. Fingers crossed that none of that happens, yada yada yada. But yeah, I'm working on it. Next time I go live, the emote should be up. So like me, I don't know, we'll see. I speak definitively and don't commit. You know, it gets to be a little silly sometimes. But yeah, that's the stream. I'm gonna send y'all over to my good friend. Ooh, I just ripped the fuck out of the mic. I'm sorry. And we're gonna continue the conversation. I'm gonna be in the chat slandering Palmot. Don't you fucking worry. The vibes are not gonna change. We're just moving channels. I don't think most people care, but it sure isn't a great feeling. Yeah, it honestly is more so for me than anything, because I don't like being so wishy-washy. I would rather be straightforward if possible, but it just doesn't always work out that way. So yeah, see y'all when I see y'all. I'm gonna post the fucking thing anyway, so you'll know. I'm gonna do the whole bit. Any streamers? Any streamers? You know, so it'll be alright. Bye-bye!